Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. And tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Hornets going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Opening day in the NBA. Clark, one of the most exciting days of the year.
Yeah, everybody's starting from the same place. It's a bit of a reset for everybody. Any team has the opportunity to make their mark on this season. Last season, that's behind everybody. It's an exciting time looking forward.
Now here's West, and the rebound goes to Marcus Camby.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Outside, Batum. Here's Aldridge. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. West can't hit.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Miller surveying the floor. Aldridge against West. Aldridge misses. Paul with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. Paul passes to West, and it's good for two.
In the paint, West has a great mix of size and flexibility, so he has multiple ways to get around the defense.
Now, here is Miller. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Camby. Clock at 6. Back to Aldridge. Miller outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Now here's West. Aldridge is covering. Now here's Thornton. West to screen on Matthews. And the stuff by West.
That kind of aggressive and forceful move by West really rubs off on his teammates.
It's tipped. Okafor with the steal. Paul outside over Miller. Paul's shot is off.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And Matthews kicks to Miller. Paul with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Never surprising to see Chris Paul start the break now. But as we see right there, he's just as good at finishing.
Timeout called by Nate McMillan. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Check out the stats for West. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 19 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Now Aldridge. Miller kicks to Matthews. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Matthews. 6 to shoot. That one goes. Count it.
So effective in these screen and roll situations. Aldridge excels at taking what the defense gives him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. Preparing for LaMarcus Aldridge, Coach talked about post defense. You know, Aldridge can be effective even when he has to create his own space. So they've been running drills centered around quick reactions to shifting body weight. We'll see if that helps tonight. Back over to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Once Aldridge gets the ball at the rim, it's over.
Pass to Okafor. Okafor with a screen on Matthews. Back to Okafor. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Trailblazers trail by 4. In the corner, it's Aldridge. And it's Emeka Okafor with the rebound.
So what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And stolen by Aldridge. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Miller kicks to Camby. Pass to Matthews. Now Aldridge, defended by West. With the fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
That one drops for him.
Chris Paul so smart as a point guard. Any weaknesses in the defense, he's going to exploit.
Outside, Batum. Aldridge up on top. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. He gets it in there. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Hornets?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Good.
Aldridge has a nice methodical way about his game that makes him extremely reliable down low. He's a smooth operator in the post.
Now here's West. West a screen on Matthews. Thornton dishes to Paul. Kicks it out to Ariza. Matthews against Thornton. Fires at the elbow. With the clock winding down, and then Okafor slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Miller following the score by New Orleans. Here's Batum. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
Really a gifted passer, Andre Miller. An excellent dime dropper.
The Hornets leading by 6. Pass to Thornton. West against Aldridge. And the dunk by West.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now, here's Ariza following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Crosses over, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. And here's Miller. Scoreless thus far. On the wing, Batum. Ball against Miller. Aldridge with a screen on Paul. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 8 points.
You know, with all his post moves, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense, but even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Pass to West. A great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Here is Miller. 9-point game. Outside Matthews. Back to Miller. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Miller. Here's Camden. Just 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And Okafor with the block.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
And stolen by Aldridge. It's Matthews on the wing. Miller kicks to Matthews. Back to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ball finds Ariza, and he lays it straight in. And now an 11-point Hornet lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Aldridge. Fades away. A rebound by Okafor. Okafor's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Thornton for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Matthews scanning the floor. Back to Miller. Matthews against Okafor. Canby and slam dunk by Canby.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A platoon swap here for New Orleans for the Trailblazers. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Trailblazers third.
Free throw shooting for this team has become a real priority. They put in the work, and they make the most of their opportunities at the stripe.
Smith on the wing. Pass to Alexander. New Orleans moving it around. Shoots over Mills. Alexander, no luck.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Pondexter with it, defended by Fernandez. To the paint. A nice shot by Pondexter.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Mills. Still scoreless. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Smith. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line from New Orleans, Jason Smith. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Fabricio Oberto. He's checked in for Greg Oden. Smith hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. It's Roy on the wing. And another 3 for Portland.
One of Roy's specialties is the catch and shoot. Outstanding in that regard.
Pass to Smith. Here's Alexander. Covered by Mills. Back to Pondexter. And so the first quarter is in the books. New Orleans on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Thompson misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's stolen. Here is Fernandez. Still without a basket. Pass to Roy. 6 on the shot clock. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And once Roy takes that first step, the defense knows trouble is on the way, and then he's just able to slice right through them.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Launches it. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Thompson passes to Fernandez. Cunningham outside. Roy against Stojakovic. And the shot falls short this time. Hornets leading by 8. He takes it in. Pass to Alexander. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Alexander's got his first points in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Cunningham kicks to Roy. Thompson, a screen on Stojakovic. Inside. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's not going to go for him. Trailblazers trail by 10. Here's Roy. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And that's now 7 points for Brandon Roy. And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. GA, this is a tough one. Last year's finals MVP, Kobe Bryant. Last year's regular season MVP, LeBron James. Who would you rather have?
Come on, you're really putting me on the spot here. Right now, I mean, Kobe has 5 rings. So LeBron still has to prove he can win a title. I think he will, but we've got to give Bron some time.
New Orleans making some changes here. Thornton's checked in for Pondexter. Lisa comes in for Stojakovic. And Paul subbed in for Alexander. The Trailblazers also changing it up. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Thompson. Matthews comes in for Rudy Fernandez. And it's Batum in for Patty Mills. Thornton with it. Here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
That rim has a family.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Batum against Ariza. Batum passes to Roy. Just 5 to shoot. Ariza with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Matthews with it. He's picked up by Paul, and it's good. 2 points.
A 6'6" creator, smooth as they come. Roy is kind of a point forward, doesn't have a defined position. All he is a baller who makes plays.
Now here is Smith. He has 6. Pass to Thornton. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. They set the pick. That's a 2 from Paul. Another one falls for New Orleans. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers, trailing by 10. Aldridge, the pass to Roy. With the drive, up and in on the layup. Roy's got 6 here in this quarter.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Now here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Over Roy. And it's Paul missing. Trailblazers trail by 8. Outside Roy. Aldridge with a screen on Paul. Roy dishes to Aldridge. And here's Matthews from the arc. And Dante Cunningham gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hornets making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. New Orleans leading by 8. Now Paul. Pass to Thornton. Lets it go with a 3. And again, the Hornets missing. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Batum, good.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now here is Smith. He's got 6. Smith with a screen on Matthews. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Thornton. Smith's got 8 points.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Aldridge slams it in.
Heads up play by Roy. He can be an effective facilitator when he wants.
New Orleans gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Smith outside. Back to Paul. And he banks in the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Roy kicks to Batum. Back to Roy. To the middle. And Aldridge slams it in.
Watch out now. When Aldridge gets into a rhythm, he's fantastic at staying aggressive and getting to his spots.
Ball against Roy. It's Matthews on the wing. Batum scanning the floor. Latre. Matthews no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Okafor. And here is Thornton. Okafor sets the pick for Thornton. Shoots over Matthews. Thornton no good. Trailblazers trail by 6. Now here's Batum. Outside Roy. Pass to Matthew. Lets the three fly. Kept alive. Can be. Passes to Roy. Bucket is good. And now it's just a 4-point Hornets lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here's Okafor. That's a 2 from Paul, and the Hornets miss again. Outside Batum. Outside Matthews. Batum passes to Matthews. Batum against Ariza. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Batum.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game so far. Thornton against Matthews. Here's Ariza. Here's Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. David West is checked in for Smith. And a switch here also for Portland. Andre Miller's checked in for Roy. Ariza against Batum. Outside Matthews. Miller outside. Can be a screen on Paul. Down low. Shot clock at 6. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. Pass to West. Here's Thornton. West to screen on Matthews. Back to West. And the stuff by West.
Great decision on the pick and roll. Giving it up at the right time.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Miller dishes to Matthews. Back to Miller. Pass to Batum. Aldridge against West. Portland no good that time either.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
He's off on that one. Aldridge with some nice D. And Batum kicks to Matthews. Aldridge is screening. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They've led by as many as 11 points. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Paul passes to Thornton. West to screen on Matthews. 5 to shoot. Thornton dishes to West.
Tell you what, when you're trying to defend David West, you're in for a battle. His mind and his body so strong. His will is that of a champion. West plays the game with great effort.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
With his versatility, David West really is a bit of a throwback, a total package forward. Rebounds, points, assists. Tell him what you need, and he goes out and gets it done with little fanfare.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Pass to Aldridge. Good. And Miller gets the assist. 14 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Andre Miller, one of the best dime droppers around.
And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game, great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now, here is Miller. Still yet to score. Outside Matthews. Shoots the 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Miller.
Miller is effective from 3 when he takes them, and he does a good job picking his spots.
Here's Paul. Pass to Thornton. Pick by West to the middle. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Miller outside, and here is Aldridge. Back to Miller. Aldridge with a screen on Paul. Outside Aldridge. Jacks up a three. Ariza with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
West a screen on Miller. Kicks it out to Ariza. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Miller will bring it up for Portland. It's a 5-point game. Aldridge with a screen on West to the paint. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Thornton passes to Okafor. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Okafor's got 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Miller against Paul. Miller dishes to Aldridge. West with some nice D. Hornets leading by 5. Ariza finds Paul. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Pass to Matthews. Aldridge a screen. To the inside. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 18.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now here's Paul. He's got 11. Pass to Ariza. With some arc, Portland grabs the miss. Camby's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Matthews kicks to Miller. Back to Matthews. Now, here is Miller. Aldridge with a screen on Paul. Right side Aldridge. It's rebounded by West. Hornets leading by 5. Here's Okafor, and then Okafor slams it in.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Camby the screen. Inside. And slam dunk by Camby.
Nice timing on the play. I mean, the pass was right there.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And here is Paul. Pass to Thornton. West outside. And a foul called on Andre Miller. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Aldridge against West. And here is Thornton. Clock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Camby. Camby's got 8 rebounds in this game. Batum inside. Ariza covering. Outside Aldridge. Back to Batum. It's up a 3. Okafor with the rebound. Okafor's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Paul. A special move before the shot. Paul's got 13 points.
The ball control that Chris Paul has is fantastic. I mean, those dribble moves, and he's got a bunch of them, look effortless.
Now here is Aldridge. 18 points for him. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them take this lead.
That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Matthews.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Pass to West. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And inside, West holds nothing back, getting physical and drawing a foul while in the act.
Free throw drops for David West. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for the Hornets. And a switch here also for Portland. Cunningham's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Trailblazers trail by 7. Pass to Campbell. And it's Miller atop the key. Camby sets the screen for Miller. Hits the target from 18 feet. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is where Miller is most comfortable, shooting it inside the arc.
Reza passes to West. Over Cunningham. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Portland. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
And he's good on the second. Hornets leading by 4. Pass to West. And here is Thornton, defended by Batum. Back to West. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. 18 points for David West.
David West scoring the ball, very efficient. A high percentage shooter who looks for quality shots.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Tuesday, they'll head back home to host the Phoenix Suns. Then on Wednesday, they'll start it on the road and play the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Camby. The Hornets leading by 4. Pass to Thornton. West setting the pick for Thornton. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Thornton's got his second basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
He was all alone on that one. Matthews has got 6.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Could not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
Cunningham, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 2-point Hornet lead.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Ariza outside. West to screen on Batum. Down low. It's stolen by Cunningham. For the tie, And the layup good by Batum. Batum's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Boy, the quick feet and long strides of Batum, especially lethal in the open court.
Pass to Thornton. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Thornton's got his third basket of the night right there.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
Can be a screen on Ariza. Miller with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. Miller, no luck. The Hornets leading by 3. Thornton passes to Ariza. Now here's West. Covered by Cunningham. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Cunningham. Miller up on top. He's got 5. Pass to Matthews. Can be the screen. 6 to shoot. Matthews, no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Thornton. Matthews with the rebound.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Miller, the pass to Campbell. And it's Emeka Okafor with the rebound. Okafor's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Ariza against Batum. Ariza kicks it to West. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Thornton. Good D by Matthews. Trailblazers trail by 3. Batum passes to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Yes, sir. Throw that rock down.
For New Orleans, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Benga, he's checked in for Okafor. Jason Smith comes in for West. Stojakovic is checked in for Marcus Thornton. And Paul subbed in for Ariza. Here's Benga. He has yet to score. Paul outside. Pass to Pondexter. Now Paul. Outside Stojakovic. The rebound by Hagan. To the paint for the lead. And it's Aldridge with the bucket inside. Aldridge has got the lead up to 1 now for Portland. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Smith on the wing. Back to Paul. Launches a 3. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Staying with it, a chance to add another.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for 1, DJ Benga.
Shooting 1.
Johnson against Paul. Here's Aldridge, and it's blocked. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Hornets lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. So far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Paul dishes to Smith. To the wing right side. Ring shot on the way. And it's Paul missing. Portland trailing here. To the middle. Aldridge can't get it to go. The Hornets shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Benga's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hornets. Pass to Eaton. It's Rudy Fernandez on the wing. Aldridge a screen. To the paint. And it's blocked.
This is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Paul passes to Smith. And Smith with the stop.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Roy. Aldridge with a screen on Stojakovic. Lets it fly from 18.
Hit that open man. Good shot to great shot.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here is Paul. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Aldridge. Outside Roy. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Roy. No good on the 3. The Hornets leading by 4. Pondexter with it. Pass to Paul. New Orleans moving it around. Benga kicks to Stojakovic. 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound. The shot by Benga, no good. Trailblazers trail by 4. Paul, right side. Here's Smith. Pass to Stojakovic. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game.
And how about that quick-fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Now, here's Roy. Got a piece of it.
Boy, you can't go soft to the basket when he's around. I mean, he had no problem. That was an easy denial for him.
Paul passes to Stojakovic. They get it back. Benga. Yes, that goes in. Benga's got 4 points this quarter.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Okafor checked in for New Orleans. And Sabansu comes in for Jason Smith. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here is Fernandez. Camby kicks to Roy. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. New Orleans leading by 9. Here's Stojakovic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Roy. It's Rudy Fernandez on the wing. Back to Roy. Camby, a screen on Stojakovic. They need this. And Marcus Camby, the bucket on the assist by Roy.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Roy against Stojakovic. Picked by Okafor. There's the 3. Fernandez with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Just his first attempt. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now, here is Stojakovic. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hornets lead by 11.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Mills. Roy, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Emeka Okafor with the rebound. Okafor's got his 16th rebound on the night. That one good for 2. Pondexter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside Aldridge. Back to Mills. Fires the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Making it rain a little from outside.
The Hornets leading by 10. Right wing. Now Pondexter. Over Fernandez. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Camby, a screen on Stojakovic. Outside Roy. Back to Aldridge. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And it's Fernandez missing. And here is Pondexter. Pass to Stojakovic. Hall, a screen on Aldridge. Now Okafor. Camby covering. Shoots. It's rebounded by Camby. Trailblazers trail by 10. Fernandez dishes to Mills. Aldridge a screen. No good from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
3-pointer, Pondexter. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 9 assists now tonight.
Set him up so they could knock him down.
Camby sets the screen for Aldridge. And some changes here for the Hornets. David West is checked in for Mensah-Bonsu. Ariza comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Thornton in for Stojakovic. Portland also making some changes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Fernandez. Matthews comes in for Roy. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Patty Mills. Shot clock at 6. Matthews left side. Portland again missing. New Orleans with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to West. Now here's Thornton. West a screen on Matthews. Here's Thornton, and he gets it to go from the high post. And the Hornets lead by 15.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Aldridge with a screen on Paul. To the middle, and taken away by Paul. Over Miller. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Miller outside. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Miller. Over Paul. David West grabs the miss. West has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here is Paul. West a screen on Miller. Inside. And the dunk by West.
Hey, you know, when it comes to the pick and roll, Chris Paul does it with precision. His timing, impeccable.
To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Pass to Canby. Matthews against Horton. From deep. Pulls in another board.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable. There's another rebound.
Another board, and he's set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been tonight.
He's inhaled any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record book. Canby sets the screen for Miller. They could use a bucket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
Sticking with his shot despite the good defense.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Marcus Camby taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Now here's Paul. West a screen on Miller. Oh! Off target from outside.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Miller outside. West against Aldridge. Not that time. It won't go. New Orleans leading by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New Orleans.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments I expect for them throughout this game.
Look, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Emeka Okafor.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Yep, that goes down. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Paul looking over the floor. West a screen on Matthews. 4 on the shot clock. Canby with the block.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
So we see the Hornets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And so long, everyone. Up next, the Pacers taking on the Lakers. For Indiana, eliminated from the playoff hunt, all that's left is to play spoiler, to play for pride. Taking on those playoff teams and knocking them down a peg. Lakers, Pacers on 2K Sports. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce Sports Tonight on the sideline. Here's a look at some of the stats for Pascal Siakam.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Kennard, Andre Ayton out there with LeBron James. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Smart in at the 2. And for the Pacers, they've got Aaron Nesmith. Siakam is out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now the sand has basically run out on the proverbial timer. At this point, Greg, you're either in or you're out.
Yeah, for most teams, the future is certain. It's the playoffs or 1, 2, 3, Cancun. Teams are either building for the future or liking what they've got.
Clock at 4. Here's LeBron. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. Now Nembhard. And the shot goes in.
You want to take great advantage of opportunities in close. Andrew Nembhard does just that.
James, the pass to Ayton. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to LeBron. Good D by Siakam.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here's Walker. 11 points last game. Down low, stolen by Smart. Nembhard against Kennard. Pass to Ayton. Lakers passing it around. Smart wide open, he fires. And again, no good by the Lakers. Siakam left side. Lakers with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Here's Nembhard, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Here's Siakam, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Hook shot. LeBron, no luck.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Los Angeles Pels.
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Pacers in 5th.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Check out the stats for Siakam. Putting up about 24 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's LaRavia, guarded by Walker. Smart misses. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Nembhard finds Siakam. Walker against Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Nembhard. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Nembhard's got 5 points so far.
Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch and shoot opportunity.
Here's LaRavia. Los Angeles with another miss. And here is Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Huff. He's covered by Ayton. Huff passes to Siakam. Here's Nesmith. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Smart. Here's Ayton. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Nembhard against Kennard. That one falls. He has 7.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
James, the pass to LaRavia. Bounce pass from Smart. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Kennard's shot is off. Indiana leading by 5. Now, here's Nesmith. Nothing on the board. Back to Nembhard. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Lakers. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively. Drew a lot of fouls in that game.
2 things are a product of that. 1, you shoot a ton of freebies. 2, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those 2 things is going to work.
Here's Nembhard. Takes it off the glass. Nembhard's got 9.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out. Pass
to Kennard. Smart on the wing. Neesmith covering. Back to Kennard. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's LaRavia missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
And it's Ayton missing. Pacers leading by 7. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back to you.
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Cloak loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look in the East. You look at the Pacers. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away.
And right now for the Pacers, they pretty much have to win out to get in, and also need some help from other teams, likely needing those above them to lose.
Here's Huff. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Nembhard finds Neesmith. Siakam for 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Kennard, the pass to Ayton. Back to Kennard. Pass to Smart. And they get it. Drills it from outside.
Well, Marcus Smart will not let that last 3 go unanswered. He delivers one of his own.
Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 12. Siakam left side. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
James checked in for Smith. Now, here's McConnell. And stolen by LeBron. They push it up 4 on 3. Stolen by Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Back to McConnell.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Shepard, the pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And McConnell gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James sets the screen for Ayton. No good again that time.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist in this one. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Coming out to the court. Let's turn it up.
Pacers. Potter's checked in, and Toppin subbed in for Pascal Siakam. .114 left here in the opening quarter. Hayes with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. To the paint to end the cold streak. Kleber with the bucket.
I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Potter. It's tipped. And here is Kleber. Here's Hayes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
6-second difference between shot and game play. McConnell kicks to Toppin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 18.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Here's Bufkin. 9 points last game. And there's another one for the Lakers.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
What a performance for Andrew Nembhard. He's been slaying for the Indiana Pacers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Shepard out there with Obi Toppin. It's C.J. McConnell. Then it's Jones. And it's Potter in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Lakers trail by 16. Pass to Hayes. Now here is Smith. Here's Bufkin. 4 on the clock. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Shepard, the pass to Toppin. And Jones has it in the corner. There's the screen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hachimura with a screen on McConnell. Inside. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, you've got to have an ability to be agile in pick and rolls. And Hachimura showing, as a roller, I'm a problem.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's McConnell. Toppin passes to Shepard. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Takes a step back. Here's Puffkin. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Pacers leading by 14. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's Toppin. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Kennard on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Kennard with a screen on Toppin. LeBron can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to Toppin. Leaving the lane, and Toppin throws it down.
If you let Toppin penetrate, he is tremendous finishing. Boy, don't let him get off the dribble dry.
Smart puts the pick in for LeBron. Down low.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for the Lakers, Marcus Smart. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Smart.
But I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Both good from the line that time.
And you know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Siakam misses. Lakers trail by 14. Up top, Hachimura. Guarded by Walker. Kennard, the pass to James. And they double up James. Smart kicks to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And James with the basket on the assist by Hachimura. Hachimura's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to McConnell. This one for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's LeBron, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Lakers trail by 14. Pass to Hayes. Here's Smart. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
Here's Siakam. A rebound by the Lakers.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Nice shot by Smart.
Well, how about Marcus Smart displaying an ability to get through and around traffic? Exceptional control.
Siakam outside. To the middle, and stolen by James. Pass to Hachimura. Back to James. Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it so close.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. Change here. Buffs jacked in. Jake LaRavia is jacked in for Los Angeles. On defense, the Lakers. They trail by 9 points. Outside, Walker. Back to Nesmith. Shot clock at 6. Buff, no good.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Kennard, the pass to LeBron. Hayes with the screen for James. To the inside. And Hayes throws it down.
Wow, the passing skills on full display. LeBron James once again orchestrating like a maestro.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Guys, back to you.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. Hayes finds Kennard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. From deep, James. They get it again. Hayes. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Hayes has got 6.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Neesmith. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Neesmith has earned the green light from three-point territory. Knock it in, Aaron.
Back to Kennard for the 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Kennard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Now, Siakam. He's got 5. Back to Walker. Here's McConnell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Intercepted. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And a wide open look for Siakam. All 3 off the mark. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Smart. They swipe it. Here's McConnell. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Incredible at T.J. McConnell's size, how effective he is once he touches that painted area.
In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Kennard. Pass to LeBron. Off target from outside.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And here is Siakam. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Pocket 6. Shoots it up. Rebound the Lakers. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Oh! Wow. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Siakam passes to Huff. And here is Siakam. By James.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
McConnell against Kennard. Pass to James. Looking to get back on track here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
The first one falls.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And Indiana making a change here. Nembhard's checked in. Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Nembhard. 15 points in the game. Neesmith, the pass to Walker. Here's Nembhard. Walker is screen on Kennard. Fires for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pacers leading by 10. Siakam left side. Neesmith, the pass to Walker. Nembhard against Smart. Shoots it. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense...
Hammering it in!
Assist goes to...
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Pass to Huff. To the paint. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. 6-second difference between the shot and game. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Siakam looking around. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line.
1 shot.
For the Pacers, Pascal Siakam. 1 shot.
Seven seconds left to play here in the second quarter. James way outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Indiana Pacers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Indiana Pacers.
The 3 ball is falling. They've got good momentum. They're setting hard screens, and the shooters are capitalizing.
Everything working together. Let's take a moment now and swing on over to the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference.
Well, I think for Indiana, the end is near. Couldn't put things together in time. They've had a couple of good games, but they couldn't sustain the momentum. They're in rebuild territory, which ain't always pretty.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Andrew Nembhard. He's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
Indiana leading by 9. And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. We've got Jake LaRavia. Smart is out there with Kennard. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's James in at the 4 spot.
Aaron Nesmith had his feet ready. His hands were ready to catch the basketball. And as soon as it touches his fingertips, he lets it fly.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now, here's Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
One thing you love about Andrew Nembhard is if he's feeling the rhythm, he's going to keep looking to score.
Ayton inside. And Ayton throws it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Siakam passes to Nesmith. Now here's Walker. Nembhard for 3. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to to Kennard. Back to Smart. Lakers working the ball around now. There's the pick. Here's LaRavia. Offensive rebound.
Well, the up fake by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
First one falls for him.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. CP is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Pacers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And he makes the first.
Well, Aaron Nesmith is a guy who's put in the time to become a key rotational player. What he gives you is points if he's given open shots. He's going to hit the glass hard, and you know this man is going to get up and guard.
And so Nesmith nails both of them. Lakers trail by 11. Outside, Smart. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Kennard for 3. Sinks the triple. Kennard's got 9.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Nembhard. Over Kennard. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
And here is Ayton. Again, the Lakers.
Guys, I like how assertive DeAndre Ayton is looking right now. This is allowing him to stay hot out there.
Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Here's Nesmith. And Walker kicks to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. Lakers trail by 8. A shot. No good. Good D by Siakam. Here's Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to LaRavia. Off target from 3-point range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing wrong.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 19.
Lockdown, rim protection from Ayton, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. Indiana leading by 8. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Now Nembhard. Kennard covering. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
LaRavia finds Smart. Now here's Kennard. Yes! It's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
A shot by Nembhard and nobody around. The shot comes out. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Outside for Smart. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible.
Now, here's Neesmith. 10 points for him. The kick out to Walker from past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Walker's got 8 points.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
LeBron passes to Smart. Back to LeBron. Pass to Kennard. Ayton inside. That's tipped. Now, here's Neesmith. He's defended by LaRavia. Lakers trail by 6. Smart passes to James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Pascal Siakam. And the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura is checked in. Indiana leading by 4. Pass to Nembhard. And here is Neesmith. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Neesmith has got 13.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Ayton. Back to Kennard. Smart finds Hachimura. Lakers working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Walker. The 17-footer goes down. Hachimura's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I like how Hachimura plays a controlled basketball game. He takes his shots where they're available.
Walker against Hachimura. Walker with his screen for Nembhard. Off target with his 3. And Walker throws it down.
The motor of Walker, keeping the possession alive, fighting for those points.
Outside, Smart. Back to Kennard. Walker against Hachimura. Ayton kicks to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Kennard, the pass to Ayton. And it's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Kennard for 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. McConnell against Kennard. Walker, bounce pass. Inside. Here's McConnell. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Kennard against McConnell. Here's Ayton. Somehow misses the one-handed flush.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
An easy 2 points on the layup. And now an 11-point Pacer lead.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
McConnell passes to Nembhard. Pass to Huff. And here's McConnell. Kennard covering. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Back to Hachimura. Ayton inside. He's covered by McConnell. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Ayton.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Pass to Neesmith. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Now here's Smart. He's got 7, and the 3 ball is good. Kennard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Neesmith with the ball. He's defended by Laravia. A shot by McConnell, no good. Hachimura finds Kennard. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. Second, the Pacers.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from 3 this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
Kleba kicks to Smith. Lakers passing it around. James, the pass to Smith. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LeBron James.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation. And he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Now, here's McConnell. 12 points for him. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
James looking it over. And stolen by Siakam. Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, James. Pass to Smith. Shot from 16. Misses off the right iron. Pacers leading by 11. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Toppin throws it down.
Explosive above the rim player. Mr. Toppin have at it.
James outside. Six on the shot clock. Steps back and fires. And so it's Indiana looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. Don't blow by.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Siakam. T.J. McConnell is out there with Jones. Then there's Toppin. And it's Shepard in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here's McConnell. Toppin, good. And McConnell gets the assist. And that's now 9 points for Obi Toppin.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside, James. In the corner, it's James. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Hayes. Guarded closer. Pacers leading by 15. Now here's McConnell. Siakam passes to Shepard. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
LeBron outside. Over Shepard. And LeBron James gets it to go.
And LeBron makes that insane dribble move look so effortless. What a showman he is.
Shepard, the pass to Siakam. Jones, no one around him. A second chance effort. And Siakam with the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
James, the pass to LeBron. Pass to Kleba. The three connects from three-point range.
Oh, nice find by LeBron. This guy is the best passer I've ever seen.
Siakam passes to Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Oh, nice pass there by James. His teammates really will appreciate his ability to facilitate.
Siakam inside. Kleba on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Throw good, Siakam.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
The Pacers making a switch here. Huff's jacked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. No good on the second free throw.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Now here's James. Pass to LaRavia. Over McConnell. And the shot no good, a bit short. Indiana leading by 15. Siakam kicks to McConnell. Kicks it out to Jones. There's a good screen. It's rebounded by Hayes.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
And that one drops for him.
Guys, that's a superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Here's Shepard. Siakam a screen on James. And Siakam has it in the corner. Over Kleba. Siakam misses. Lakers trail by 13. LaRavia with it. And it's off from three-point range.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Here's the screen. Jones for 3. Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 8 now on the night. LeBron, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D's just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, Doris, T.J. McConnell has been labeled a connect for both his contributions on and off the court.
You know, Kev, this is a high-energy player that you know what to expect on a nightly basis in terms of work habits and teammate skills. He's the legit perfect backup guard. He wants to orchestrate the offense and be disruptive on defense.
That's good for McConnell.
What you love about T.J. McConnell is he is a smart, tough-nosed player. He is somebody you can trust to run your offense. You can trust him to bring it nightly on the defensive end. He has carved out such a tremendous role in this league.
Walker's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Jones.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Turn it up.
Is checked in for the Pacers. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team, and it was a frustrated huddle. coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Kennard. Ayton a screen on Siakam. LeBron passes to Ayton. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Over LeBron. Siakam misses. Swiped away. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Aaron Nesmith has the kind of frame where if he gets that defender off balance, he's going to draw contact. That's a great play by the young man.
And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Lakers trail by 16. James finds LaRavia. And LaRavia slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now, here's Nesmith. Nembhard for 3, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Ayton. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kennard for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Indiana leading by 11. Siakam outside. Rebound the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pulls up on the wing. And it's LaRavia missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Nembhard. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Huff. He's covered by 8. Here's Nesmith. Drains it from beyond the arc. Nesmith has got 20 points.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Siakam against James. Kennard setting the pick for LeBron. The Pacers pull it in. Huff's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Siakam outside. Back to Nesmith. Nembhard against Kennard. Here's Nesmith. And the Pacers another 3.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Outside, Smart. LeBron right side. Kennard setting the pick for LeBron. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Siakam, high post. Here's Nembhard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 21.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Nice shot by Smart.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Here's Nembhard. Walker is screen on LeBron. James against Walker. Great D that time from James. Now, here's Kennard. Here's Ayton. And good that time.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Pacers leading by 14. From outside, cleared away by James.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
LaRavia with it. Working on Walker. Clock is at 3. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Lakers trail by 12. LeBron outside. And stolen by Siakam. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Well, for Neesmith, to me, it's all about confidence because he's catching his rhythm and he's putting it to the defense right now.
James against Siakam. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Pacers leading by 14. 1:24 left to play in the final quarter. Off the glass.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pacers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first two.
Now Siakam. Shoots. Cleared away by Ayton. Kennard against Nembhard. Now James. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Smart outside. Takes the shot. And it misses. Now Nembhard. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Aaron Neesmith.